What's up, y'all? I'm back. I know it's been a while. Since last episode, the WNBA draft has happened, the NFL draft has happened. The NBA playoffs are like in full swing. As we're down to 8 teams now, which is crazy. And it's the day before the WNBA's new season, which is probably going to be one of the bigger seasons yet. And also, a lot of life things have happened. So we're going to talk about sports, but we're going to talk about something else. You know how we do. Let's get it. Hello there. We're back. And I'm happy to be back. It's been a while. Like I said, the last time I did an episode, the WNBA draft, it was the day of the WNBA draft, I believe. And now we're literally a day before the new season, which is exciting. I'm excited. As a person who's been a fan of the WNBA since it started, had WNBA dreams at one point. It's nice that we're coming up on a season that could be one of the most important seasons we've ever had as a league. And it's nice to see that got some buzz around it, whether you're watching for Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese. It was a great draft. I personally, my favorite thing of the draft was obviously everybody looked great, by the way. Everybody during the draft looked great. But I think my favorite thing was Angel Reese and Camila Cardoza being on the same team. Camila Cardoza is, I believe, injured or something. I've seen somewhere where she's like going to be out for like a month, about a little over a month. But I'm excited. This is like a new territory where it's like there are people like who are like putting effort to actually watch. And I've always said about like people that don't like watching the WNBA or women's sports, at least the WNBA. I always say like no matter the reason you're watching, at least give it a shot. If you see like it's gonna be a lot of good basketball play. There've always been great basketball in the WNBA. People just have their ways and, follow the trends of everybody else because, it's nice to hate on women's basketball, yada, yada. You don't even try to give it a chance. Most people don't. If you try to give it a chance and it's just not your thing, completely fine. Like, I don't want to really even get into that whole like women's basketball debate, but I feel like it has to be talked about. But yeah, this is gonna be crazy. I'm really excited for this season. I'm a Liberty fan, and I'm hoping we can make a run back. But with everybody having all these, everybody's got really good players. It's hard to be like, but I feel like Vegas is still the favorite for sure. Because their firepower is nuts. Asia Wilson's nuts. All of them. Kelsey Plum and Chelsea Gray. Even losing Candace Parker, who she was kind of banged up most of the last year. I'll kind of touch on Candace Parker real quick. She did retire. She's one of the greatest to ever do it. Not even just like women's basketball players. She won on pretty much every level. She's a straight up winner. And to see her like go right into like broadcasting and be on TNT and all this other stuff and covering all these sports, it's nice. It's nice to see. So shout out to Candace Parker. I've always been a fan. I'm a UConn fan to my heart, but I've always respected Candace Parker. Just as not even just like hate to go here, but it's like just as even just a black woman and doing what she does on and off the court is something to respect and admire. So shout out to Candace. She had an amazing career. And it was great to be able to see her play during my lifetime and everything. So shout out to Candace and everything. But this season's gonna be really, really good to watch. If you've never watched the WNBA, this is probably the season to watch. Caitlin Clark, she's already selling out home games wherever she goes. She's gonna probably damn near sell out the arenas. There was also an announcement that they are now have chartered flights, which could be a game changer. Which I'm hoping it does. It brings more quality basketball and stuff and all things like that. But yeah, that's pretty much my WNBA. Like, I'm excited. The Liberty do play. We have the first game we play against Washington, I believe. I will be watching. But yeah, the NFL draft also passed. and my Cowboys did absolutely nothing. Like, I mean, I'm not mad at our draft picks. I'm not gonna be super harsh, but like it's and Zeke's back and all this stuff, and it's like I want to be excited, but it's like every year y'all do this to us every year, and I'm just like not really like, like it's weird. I just like I'm not it's the Cowboys. It's Jerry Jones. He's just gonna find some way to screw something up. And it's like, oh, we're going all in. It's like, you sure? We haven't even got Dak situated and all this other stuff. So I don't know. And as much as I like to like rag on Dak and hate on Dak, I like Dak. I think he's a good quarterback. And I think he can bring us a Super Bowl and like legit. I don't mean it just to be like, oh, I'm some fan. I legit think he could bring us a Super Bowl. I do think there's always like, I think it's just more of, it's the Cowboys like atmosphere, I believe. And that's why a lot of times we see players who are on the Cowboys go to other teams and they do well. Being a quarterback of the Cowboys is probably one of the hardest jobs in the NFL, because it's like you get so much scrutiny just for existing. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like in like I said, Dak he just hasn't proven it in the playoffs when we need him the most. He's proven it in the regular season. He's proven that he's at least a top 10 quarterback, I think, in my eyes. I could be biased, whatever, but I think he's a top 10 quarterback at minimum in the regular season. In the playoffs, we just need that extra, man. And it's not all on him. There's 11 guys on the field. Let's just throw that out there. And he doesn't play offense and defense. It's not like the NBA or even baseball or a lot of other sports where you play both sides of the ball. So he's not completely to blame for everything. Not going to act like he is. But I just, as a fan, I just want us to see us do something a little, like do something. It's like the just like you poking the bear with the stick. It's like, bro, do something, please. And I just want us to like make a little noise in the playoffs. And it just seems like every year it's just like the same thing. So I'm trying not to get my hopes up, for, you know, like the Cowboys, and I love them, but man, it's hard. It's really hard. But nonetheless, it is what it is. All right, but enough NFL. Some NBA. My Heat, we won that one game and then just didn't show up for the rest of the series. And I'm happy we did at least not get swept. That was always just like, I'm always just like, that's always me. I would rather like not get swept, win a game, even though we pretty much got dump trucked all the other 4 games pretty much. I forgot the first game ended, but I know like the last 3 games they pretty much, we knew Boston was the better team overall. Jimmy didn't play. I don't think Rozier played the whole series either. But we still, you know, I still see a bright future for us and stuff. I don't know what's going to happen with Jimmy Butler because he was saying some things and all that stuff. But I will say I do like the fact that the teams that are left, I'm not going to lie, it's weird not to see like Bron or Curry or, you know, the typical, you know, but it's nice though. It's nice. It's nice to see like Jalen Brunson balling for the Knicks or Edwards and what Minnesota's doing. It's nice to see. It's like a change of the guard, and it's nice. I'm going to be honest. As a fan of just like basketball in general, the Thunder with SGA, he's great. Seeing the Mavericks do well. Like it's nice to see some other players kind of step up. That Knicks Sixers series was great. I watched most of those games. Maxi's amazing for the Sixers. That guy right there deserves a lot. He was carrying that team for the longest. And B obviously wasn't 100%. And he put his best foot forward. And I feel bad for B because he's a great athlete, great player. And it's just like, we've seen this before where guys are just really, really good. Just injury after injury after injury. And it's just like they cannot get it together. And it's not their fault. You just got to work on your body. Listen, I'm not an athlete. I can't sit here and like tell them what to do. And but man, it just sucks to see somebody like Embiid because we've seen it. We've seen it in the past. We've seen people like Derrick Rose, Brandon Roy, Penny Hardaway. Like we've seen Grant Hill. We've seen a lot of guys who are really good players, just injuries, and it just doesn't happen for them. Greg Oden. We can talk about Greg Oden as well. Like, but I hope Embiid gets healthy and turns this around because he's an amazing athlete, and Maxey, man, that dude there, man, that dude's different. He was carrying him a lot of games, and I feel like that was happening a lot. I wasn't really keeping up with the Sixers like that, but I got a feeling because Maxey's been doing well for the last couple seasons, but this watching him in these playoffs was kind of nuts. And to see all the young talent, like I said, Brunson and Edwards and SGA and Doncic and like, or Luka. I don't know why I say Doncic, but Luka, like seeing that Denver, they bounced back pretty much after being down 2-0. I believe they tied their series, if I'm not mistaken. But like, series is tied 2-2. Denver, they're going back to Denver for tomorrow for game 4. I feel like all these series are gonna go at least 6 to 7 games, and it's nice to see. Like the Knicks Pacers series, 2-2. The Cavs are Boston's leading that series 2-1. Boston and Cleveland. And then we have the Mavericks leading 2-1 over the Thunder. And I like it as much as I do, and I'm a big LeBron fan. I love Curry as well. I'm a big fan of Curry. And it's weird to not see them in the playoffs. Like even like the Bucks, they weren't healthy. Like Giannis didn't play the whole series. Lillard, he was banged up for most of the series. Even not seeing Giannis is interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a good thing to see. It's the changing of the guard, and I love it. And I love it as a basketball fan. We're into this new era of where like there's gonna be a time when there won't be a LeBron, there won't be a Curry, there won't be a KD. Like those guys are gonna be retired. I'll give it like 4 years, three at least. I see all of them. At least Bron to me, his longevity is crazy. I see all of them around for at least another 2 to 3 years. And also I do want to touch on LeBron, the fact that people like, I don't think he's gonna go anywhere. I think he's gonna stay in LA. So that shouldn't be, I don't think that's too much of a stretch. People think that he might leave and all this other stuff. We've been through the LeBron saga. As someone who was a Heat fan and went through that whole summer before he came to Miami was kind of crazy. But nonetheless, that's pretty much it for the NBA stuff. I'm gonna probably, I think we like I said, we always talk about something else. It's not just sports here. We talk about a bunch of stuff. It's a couple of things I want to touch on, and like some video game stuff, some life stuff. So we'll take a little break. We'll be right back, and we're gonna come back with some things. Hold on tight, I'll be back. All right, we're back. We're back in it, and I kind of want to touch on some gaming stuff. My gaming has been interesting lately because it's been definitely a mix of like, I feel like 10 different games. I've literally been playing, like I still do my Overwatch. Always got a soft spot for Apex. Unfortunately, I'm addicted. But I've been playing a little bit more Fortnite again, playing some COD again, which has been nice. Playing some Disney Dreamlight, which has been actually kind of fun. I've been trying to like finish quests. There's a lot to do in that game. But it's the time of year when things get announced. I do miss it's just coming up on June where E3s kind of usually was the hot thing. But for the last like 5-6 years, people have been doing their own like showcases, like Sony and obviously Microsoft, Nintendo, Ubisoft, all these other, they've all been doing their own showcases, and it usually happens around this time of year. I think for me, the one thing I want is another Gears of War. I think we're overdue for another Gears of War. It's been like 5 years? I remember playing through Gears of War 5 with two of my buddies. Shout out to my boy Bob and Callistia. We had a really good time. It was really fun. Um, uh, which I was trying to play through all of them again. With my friend Chipmunk. Shout out to Chipmunk too. Without him, my internet wouldn't be on right now. So Chipmunk's been a great friend. I just sidebar, sorry. Chipmunk's been a great friend of my life. One of the people that have been really important to me as far as just like trying to keep me sane, you know what I'm saying? And I got a nice group of people for that. But shout out to Chipmunk. Me and him, I always have fun playing games with Chipmunk. So we were planning to play through Gears of War together, the first one, and on PC for some reason they were telling me I had like some firewall situation and all this stuff, and it's not crossplay with Xbox, which I'm mainly an Xbox gamer. So we couldn't do that. So we just decided to play some Warframe, and I've been playing a little bit of Warframe again. It's been nice to play some Warframe. They've actually recently added crossplay and cross save. So I'm excited. I've been playing it a little bit. It's very repetitive sometimes, but I just wanted to play something different because I was a big Destiny fan, and I still am. I still love Destiny. But I haven't played Destiny in I feel like in like a year. It's been a minute. Because they started getting really repetitive. As much as I love Destiny, I've been playing since Destiny 1. I know I played within the first year. I wasn't one of the like beta people for Destiny 1, but I played, I believe I started that January of that, within that first year the game was out. So it was like maybe like 4 or 5. I think it came out in like September. So it was like maybe 4 months until I played. But it was nice to play something like kind of like a looter shooter. I've always been a fan of looter shooters and stuff. I love the Division and stuff like that. But yeah, nonetheless, I really want a Gears. I really want Gears of War 6. I think we're overdue for one. It's probably my favorite. I'll probably say my favorite like campaign to play through. I've played through all of them, but Judgment had a little error trying to play through those. I played through them like it's been like 3 years maybe since when I started that. I played through all the games. I am planning still to play Gears 5 at least with Chipmunk and my friend Squinty as well, who's also been a huge part of my life and been a really good friend. But I do want to play Gears 5 again, and because when I play Gears 5 with Bob and Callistia, there's two like normal players, and then there's like this little like bot that you kind of control, and he's really fun though. Like I had a good time being able to have upgrades and be able to go grab ammo, get into spaces that the players couldn't get in. It was actually really fun, and I know people were like, "Oh, it's probably boring." I'm like, "No, it's actually cool because you have like upgrades and different things that you can do with the bot, and so it's a fun journey, and that's why I kind of wanted to play through all of them again, just in case they announce another one. I might still do one and just kind of do it solo, or find somebody on Xbox I could do it with, because Chipmunk doesn't have an access to Xbox games, at least on an Xbox. So and Gears 2 and 3 never got a remaster, so those have to be played on Xbox. So I don't really have a choice. So I might just try to like go through them again. If they announce a new game, I may do that. Also, we're about a week away from Hellblade, the new Hellblade game, which I am so excited for. I played through the first one, like, I don't know, it was a year, maybe almost 2 years ago. I really enjoyed. It was a great game, and I remember kind of like being standoffish and not wanting to play because I'm not really a person who likes melee combat. Like I've never been into like fighting games. That was never really my thing. I don't play like the Street Fighters and the Mortal Kombats. I do love the worlds of all those games, not gonna lie. Like I used to like watch my cousins or watch my friends play it, and I love to watch them kind of go at it and all that stuff. What else is it? Tekken. There's a bunch of y'all know some of the GOAT fighting games. But like it was never really my style. But Hellblade was interesting. It had a great story. I loved all the puzzles. I love like puzzles and like figuring things out. Cause it just, I don't know, it's something about puzzles that just makes me happy. I'm not gonna lie, but if I get stumped out, I'll go look it up in a heartbeat. I'm not gonna lie, but it's gonna be fun to actually like just play and not and not like and just try to figure it out on my own. But yeah, we're gonna be trying to kick up a lot of story game content because I want to keep on posting to my YouTube, which I've been doing okay with. Did the Detroit Become Human playthrough. I still have to finish uploading me and Chipmunks A Way Out playthrough that we played last December, which was really fun. So we're gonna be doing that soon, hopefully. I there's a couple of series I really want to play, and it's like I don't know if I can play through all of them. I was always a big fan of the Telltale games. I'm really waiting for Wolf Among Us 2 that was announced like a year ago. I feel like 2 years almost. Hopefully that comes out soon. But like I said, we're gonna be doing Hellblade next week on the 21st. I'll be streaming Hellblade on my channel for sure. I've been wanting to go through the Assassin's Creeds because I've only really finished 2 of them. It's like fucking 10 of them, I believe. It's like 10 Assassin's Creed. It's crazy. And there's another one that's supposed to be coming out soon as well. I forgot which one I played. It might have been Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I'm not sure. But like we have like Assassin's Creed. I've been looking at the Mafia games. I've never played any of the Mafia games. I heard the first like 2 were really good. Like the second one I heard was probably the best. Heard the third one wasn't that great. Max Payne is another game I would love to like play a walkthrough through. I wouldn't mind playing through GTA 4's campaign, which I enjoyed. It was like, like more of a coming what's this? The American dream kind of story. Nico coming from another country trying to live the American dream. I wouldn't mind playing through GTA 5's campaign. I just been in kind of like this campaign kind of mood of just wanting to kind of sit. And even if it's like a co-op campaign and I'm playing with a friend, like I would love, I want to keep that going. But I really want to dig into so many campaigns, and I don't know. I would love to try to kick up this content creating stuff. I've been trying to post like shorts and TikToks and things. I will say doing shorts on YouTube have been way more fulfilling. Not just by the views. There's been way more likes. It's likes and dislikes. I don't care. I just like the interaction. That's what matters more to me. The views have been nice. Like it's been a couple 100, 400, 300. Like that to me, like I'm cool with that. For me, for my size, and for somebody who doesn't like, hasn't really just dipped their, really just dove into the content creation space. I don't mind that. That doesn't bother me. But because I've been streaming for 5 years. A lot of people don't even know that. Actually, I'm probably gonna be doing something for my 5-year streamiversary, or whatever you want to call it, in June, which is when I first started. I started in June 2019 on Mixer, and when Mixer shut down, I moved to Twitch, and it's been a weird journey. I've been trying to, like I said, I want to be able to be more stable, be more consistent. That's the word. That's the word. That's stable. Stable, consistent. I guess it's kind of the same. But that's my biggest thing that I really want to do, because I still have been looking for jobs and doing all that stuff, and I don't want to do the whole 9-to-5 thing, but to right now where financially I just really don't have much but my streaming and all my content creation stuff. I want to be able to monetize everything I can, as much as I can, and I'm trying to help get myself right mentally. I've been struggling a lot this whole year, pretty much, and but I'm trying to like find something steady in my life and keep that steady. But yeah, like I'm excited. I really hope we get a Gear 6. I'm praying that they announce a Gear 6. I'm so like, I'm feeding for it. I'm feeding for it. But yeah, like I said, next Tuesday, we're going to be diving into Hellblade, a new Hellblade game. I'm excited for that. I will be probably streaming a lot because I haven't streamed since Thursday. Like I said, my internet's been off. So we're going to try to dive into like this streaming thing, like heavy, the next, like, at least to the end of the month, for sure. Because I want to be able to, I was thinking about playing Hellblade, the first one, over again before Tuesday. I may still try to do that. We'll see. But I want to, like, I got some battle passes to finish. I want to finish Fortnite's and finish CODs, or at least get enough in CODs where I feel comfortable. I'm hoping to try to do that this week. really get back into playing games. I haven't really been able to play anything, obviously, with no internet. I was using some kind of like they have in my area. They've added some kind of uh like access point kind of internet, and it's not the best. They gave away they were giving it a free month, so I was like, I'll at least sign up. So at least when it because I was kind of anticipating that my internet was gonna be cut off, and I was like, at least till then I could at least use that, and it was definitely worth it because I was able. My computer wouldn't pick it up, but my phone, my Xbox, and my TV was, which is really weird. And that lets me know that I can't rely on that as like my main source of internet. But like the internet's back, thank God. Thanks to Chipmunk and being wonderful, and I appreciate him so much just as a friend. He's been a good friend. But yeah, I kind of want to touch on some life stuff that's been kind of happening with me. I just like I said, I kind of mentioned it. Been kind of struggling with my mental health a lot. Like it's been really bad, like really bad. Like I've been crying a lot. I've been just like panic attacks and feeling really, really lost and unwanted and unloved, and just kind of it's been bad, more than usual. I won't say this is the worst I've felt in a long time, but it's gotten really bad, and I don't like it. It's these up and down moods that suck. I'd be in the best mood, and I'm loving everything, and then the next day I cannot get out of bed and it sucks and I don't like it. This My life has been weird. It's been crazy, and as far as just like losing people, and I've lost a lot of people. Yesterday was Mother's Day, and I lost my mom when I was 9. My mom's twin sister, my other aunt, my mom's side, my grandmothers are both gone. The one I was living with, and my dad's mom, and my dad's sister. Like it's just like I do want to say Happy Mother's Day. If like obviously it's the day after, but if you no matter if your mom's here or not, even if you're the mom figure in your life isn't your birth mother, I feel like anybody who's there for you could be considered your mother. Any kind of woman figure in your life could be considered like a mother. So, shout out to all the moms, man. I made a nice little post on Twitter tagging some people that I've gotten to know the last 4 to 5 years, who are good moms, new moms, old moms. You know what I'm saying? So it's always nice to like, and there's a lot of women that I look up to and respect, not even just content creators, but just as women in general and as mothers. But yeah, like it's been tough. It's been tough. I've been trying to deal with things on my own because I don't want to dump on others. And I think, like I said, I still do my therapy and stuff. But I've kind of just been sitting alone a lot lately, and been just kind of just trying to entertain myself. Like I'll be watching YouTube or on my phone playing some mobile games, or trying to like job search. Like I've been just trying to like find things because I'm used to that. I've always been used to that. I've always been used to just coping with things on my own. I've always been used to kind of just being in my own space, and so like I've been doing that a lot lately, and I don't know if it's helping, but I just sometimes just don't want to be around people sometimes, and I just be vibing, just trying to figure out what I want because I'm 35, and I still technically don't really know what I want to do, and I'm trying to figure it out. I'm figuring it out, and I feel like things usually work out for me. At least in the long run, for the couple things that have worked out. I do feel like a lot of times that when I get excited for something, it kind of just doesn't go anywhere, which is also like something that I'm trying to battle with. I'm trying to like stay optimistic and be positive, and it's like you in the back of my mind, I'm just like you know that it's not going to work, right? You know that it's like, and I feel like we all have that battle with ourselves sometimes, especially when things don't work out or it's like bad things happen. So like in the back of your mind, you're just like, it's not gonna work. You know that, right? And it's like that's the anxiety, man. That's the anxiety telling you just like nothing's gonna work out. But I'm trying for sure. I just been, like I said, I've been spending a lot of nights kind of crying and just kind of kind of thinking, and how I want to change my life. I don't want to be here in this apartment anymore. I don't like it here. Like I said, I miss my family. I miss all that stuff. It's just hard being here sometimes, and feeling like you're not enough for people. I feel like you're not enough for anybody, and not even just like on like a relationship level, just even like just your family or your friendships, and it's like you feel like that you're not doing enough, or you're just a burden on everybody, and and people just feel uncomfortable around you. But yeah, we're gonna end it. We're gonna get too deep. So this was a decent sized episode, I thought. But it's happy to be back. I'm gonna try to be more consistent. I swear. I keep saying that. I feel like I say that all every time. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna try to get some streams in this week for sure. I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. But we're definitely. I think this week we're gonna be really like. I'm gonna be probably streaming. Hopefully, I want to be able to stream. Most of this week. Definitely probably going to Tuesdays. Definitely gonna always be a thing. I don't know. I just like Tuesdays and Sundays are probably like my favorite days to stream for sure. I always like streaming on Sundays. Sundays are always interesting but fun for me. So we're definitely gonna get some streams in. Like I said, check me out on all the socials. We got TikTok, we got the YouTube, we got X, we got Instagram, we got all that stuff. Big Mama stuff. Just search for me everywhere. BIGGMOMMASTEPH. That's me. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it here. But I do appreciate anybody that's listening, like here, either on Spotify or YouTube. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, we're gonna try to do some. I want to do a video episode soon. We're gonna see if that's gonna be a thing. We're gonna try to see if we can do a video episode. I still want to try to get guests. We're working on it. I want to try to actually do that once I kind of get this thing back up and running. Like I said, I feel like I haven't been as consistent. But yeah, like I said, check out the streams. Come to the Twitch. Twitch is like where I like probably am the most. So Twitch, the YouTube, Big Mama stuff everywhere. I'm trying to like up the subs with the YouTube. It's been working a little bit. Like I said, with the shorts, it's been actually working. Gotten a few subs here and there. Trying to be more consistent with that. Putting out like some videos and shorts, long videos and shorts. But we're gonna sign out, man. I appreciate everybody that's even sit around and listen to me for 5 minutes, ramble about everything. But love your faces, stay beautiful. See you in the next one. Remember to drink your water, check on the homie, and remember your love. Peace.